All right, so we're on our first backpacking trip.
Yay!
We're about an hour east of Vancouver, Washington, just above the Columbia River Gorge, actually.
Yep.
There was a fire in this area last year, so a lot of burned trees, but it's still beautiful. You see all the greenery coming back.
We're excited to be here because we've been planning a backpacking trip for the longest time now. I mean, we've had all the gear.
The weather's finally good.
Yes, we were planning one a few days ago and it was just snowy and cold, and Eric did not want my first backpacking trip to be miserable. And this is a lot better. So I'm really excited and looking forward to it. So
yeah, the high temp today is supposed to be around 70 and the low tonight is only supposed to get down to about 40. So
yeah,
we won't be freezing.
So that should be good. We're excited. We're only half a mile in. Got about 4.5 more miles to go until for our end destination for the day.
Yep.
And look who we have with us joining us on the backpacking trip. Locke, say hi to the cameras. Locke. Good girl. She's enjoying the outdoors with us, so it's gonna be a good day. So we just stopped for lunch at this beautiful, I guess, little waterfall. And we're gonna make some ramen. So what kind of setup do we have here?
Everything? Little stove. Oh, you guys full out. Up. And this is on. Turn it. First, water.
Right here, I got it. So we did bring that smart water bottle full of water from our 5-gallon jugs in the scamp. And then I'm also carrying in my backpack a bladder full of water. And then we also brought a mini Sawyer water filter if we need more water, which I'm thinking we probably will.
So,
and that's our lunch.
There it goes.
And it's just, Locke and I are just chilling while we wait for the cup of noodles to be ready. And then we'll be on our way. It looks like we stopped at 2 miles. We got about another 2.5 miles to go. And then we'll be ready to set up for the night. And yeah, so I'll let you know how things continue on. There are 2 types of people in this world. One who drinks their broth with a spoon. And then there's those of us who just drink it straight from the cup.
It's too hot.
A lot easier, quicker, saves time. So the trail that we were supposed to continue was supposed to be we were supposed to cross a bridge like right around here, but it got destroyed in what I'm assuming was the fire.
You can see the burnt bits of it down there.
Yeah, so there isn't any way for us to get across to
right there
to where we were planning on camping for the night. We're 4 miles in, and I think we did try walking up a little bit around the bend, but we're just not prepared for a river crossing. Neither one of us brought our Crocs. So I think we're gonna head back and try to set up camp for the night at another spot we saw, maybe half a mile back.
Yeah, 3/4.
So we're gonna do that instead.
Alright, we got home set up for the night. Got our tent set up. Forgot the tarp. Put underneath it, but that's alright. And we'll put the rain fly on top of it. Maybe we'll just sit here for a little bit and pop rain fly on top. No. It's about 2 o'clock, so we got a couple hours till we eat dinner.
This is home for the night. Got a nice little fire pit, little sitting area. And we're near a water source, so we're gonna fill up our water and filter it from there. There's Locke, and as you saw, here's our tent. So things are looking good. Locke is nesting on Eric's backpack while we are filtering some water.
All right, we got camp all set up. We're exhausted, hiked about 5 miles. I guess that's not that long, but we're not yet used to it yet. So
It's nap time.
we're gonna take a nap. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, so we may nap for about an hour or so, and then
I think the plan
make
is
dinner.
yes, to take a nap, and then we want to make dinner, feed Locke, and I think call it a night.
Lasagnas for dinner. Feel
like
napping there too.
One tired puppy. So this is what we have for dinner. It's that. We had some lasagna. And so we just boiled some hot water and poured it in, let it sit for 15 minutes, and then we divided it into our individual bowls.
Easy dinner.
Yep. And it looks pretty yummy and it tastes pretty good. So the clock says it is 5 till 7 and we are laying in our tent ready for the night. This is our setup. So Eric has a pad that you have to blow up, and mine is just this, I don't know what you call it, but
Foldable foam pad.
yeah, it's pretty comfortable though. And then I'm trying out my new sleeping bag, and we have our new tent that we have not used yet, so we'll let you guys know what our thoughts are on those. And then this is the setup. So this is what the tent looks like on the inside. You have Eric's side. Locke is laying right between us. She's sleeping on a little travel pillow, and then our clothes packs that we have here, so she's laying on top of that. Then we have
Clothes.
Yeah, some clothes hanging up there. And then we each have a side pocket. So I have water, Locke's leash. I'm gonna put my phone and glasses in there. And then we have little pockets where we put our headlamps. And then Eric's side has his headlamp and his phone, bear spray just in case. And that is our setup. Pretty comfy, cozy if you ask. Morning, everyone. So we survived our first backpacking trip together. It says it's currently 5:48 a.m., which makes sense since we actually went to bed by 8:20, 8:30. This is our current setup. Locke ended up coming into my sleeping bag with me. It was a slightly rough night of sleep. I think I'm just adjusting to what backpacking looks like and sleeping in a sleeping bag and on a pad. And apparently Eric's kind of deflated overnight, so he pretty much was sleeping straight on the ground. But he's already gotten up and started making us some tea, and I think I'm gonna get out and help him and just get ready for the day so that we can head back to the scamp and go take a shower and move on with our day. So Eric just made us some nice hot cup of teas. We're just enjoying them out right here before the sun comes up. And then we'll start making breakfast and start packing up and hike back the 3 miles back to the parking lot. And then, overall, I would say that my first backpacking trip was a success. I feel accomplished, even though our sleep could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
But it was an experience, and we've enjoyed it so far. So for breakfast, we're having some
hash browns.
Yep, hash browns with some sauteed onions,
And bell pepper.
and yellow bell pepper. We already diced it and prepared it before we started our trip, so it's ready to go. And we put it in these older scent proof bags that we bought at REI, and we kept that in our bear canister. So when we were ready to use them this morning, we grabbed it out and just tossed it in, and pretty easy breakfast. Made them.
Okay. We got our breakfast already here.
We have some sauteed onions and bell peppers that we'll add to the top. Bon appetit. You know it's time to pack up when your dog is sitting like this by the tent, waiting to either be let in or waiting to start walking again for the day. So we're ending our first backpacking trip. There's our truck, Goliath, waiting for us in the parking lot. And as you can tell, I'm slightly out of breath, but we're about to finish our first backpacking trip together. We're all kind of huffing and puffing here. Locke is struggling a little bit. I've been struggling, but we're about to finish. How do you feel?
Tired, let's go.
I did it! Woo!
And we made it back to Luna. Nice and cozy.
We made it back.
Oh man, it's nap time now.
Nap and snap time. I just gotta say, let me put some light on here, that I am proud of us. How many miles total was it? Like maybe like 7, 8.
We have 3 today and like 8.
Yeah, about 8. And even though it's not a terribly long trip, it was my first time with that much weight in my backpack, and I was feeling it today. I was a little sore, but it was really enjoyable. It wasn't an experience that deterred me from it. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing more backpacking trips in the future. We just gotta upgrade our sleeping pads for a better night of sleep.
Yeah.
Other than that, even she enjoyed it.
She's gonna sleep for 2 days straight.
I guess the point of this is to say that if you want to be more outdoorsy, just get out there and do it. You don't need the best of equipment. You just gotta go out of your comfort zone and try something new. That's exactly what I did today, or yesterday and today, and it was a great experience. So, yeah.
Peace.
Cheers to finishing our first backpacking trip.